What I eat in a day, day one. Okay, so I'm about to make my second breakfast. So I'm gonna go get fresh eggs. Only 3 eggs today. Man down, no another one down for me. Said you died for love, no one ever loved you, sorry. When you see us in the club, you'll be acting real nice. When you see us on the floor, you'll be watching all night. We ain't here to hurt nobody. I always do this thing where I overeat things until it physically makes me ill, or some type of an allergy occurs. I've done this since I was a child, which is one of the many reasons why I think I might be on the spectrum. Point is, I ate carrots until I physically started hearing sounds. Like, I ate carrots so much that the sound that it would make on my teeth would make me throw up. It wasn't even the taste. I got sick of the sound of carrots on my teeth. I excessively ate raw carrots for I think it was a year and a half. That was all I would eat, everything with raw carrots. Then kiwi happened. Kiwi was a nice one. You got that tanginess, that texture, the seed. Ooh, with the skin, do not get me started. I physically got allergic to that one. That one lasted 3 years. It wasn't dessert, it was kiwis that I wanted. Then I did it to peas. Peas, I ate it so much. Cooked peas. What 7-year-old is obsessed with peas? Me. I ate it so much that I think it took about 10 years for me to even stomach the texture of it again, that wrinkly, skin thing that it does. Anyway, now I can do it. I'm fine. Then I got obsessed with carrot juice. This was a weird one because I really was still craving carrots, which I should probably get that tested because there was probably something I was deficient in. Then it became carrot juice, and I would drink that so much until it started tasting like dirt. Then I switched to beets, which is crazy because that's the most dirt thing. Beets lasted 4 months. I would just eat them raw. I would boil them. My mom said all I would eat was beets, boiled beets all day long. All day long. All day long. I did not take a poop that wasn't beet colored red for 2 years because I was eating that many beets. And now I actually love beet juice, which is kind of crazy. I do love beets still, but I took a good 10-year break from that as well. Then I became fixated on eggs, which is kind of wild because all my life I hated eggs. And then I became extremely obsessed in college where I ate 2 eggs for breakfast every day. And it kind of continued for 4 or 5 years. And then I didn't like sunny side up anymore, and scrambled I overdid, so that kind of made me sick. But then I discovered soft boiled eggs. And that's been my obsession for about a year and a half now. And ramen is a very big obsession I've had for the last 6 months. It has not stopped. Ramen. Yep. I'm not mad at that. And for some reason, sparkling water has entered the chat. And that has been something I've been fixating on. Oh my God, don't get me started on Turkish delight. I hated the taste. I would plug my nose like this and chew on it just to get the texture. I thought it was disgusting. It was only for the texture. That's really weird, and I still crave it till this day, just the texture on my... I wear hijab, so this is only 90% accurate. I'd be doing all these tasks without hijab. Drink water, as my cat calls for me, so I have to call him back, of course, and give him kisses to show him that I love him. Okay. This is beet juice I freshly squeezed 2 days ago.
with coconut water because I need electrolytes because I'm low sodium and this seems to help. I know we have a lot of mugs, but there's 8 of us in the house, so we all have a preference, and we probably have like 3 or 4 of each of our own favorites. This is my drip coffee. I really enjoy my morning coffee. I take pleasure in making my morning coffee. And I live on a farm. For those of you that don't know, I actually have an EP called 11 Acres because my farm is 11 acres. And while you guys are flexing your dollar bills, I'm flexing the eggs every day that I receive from my beloved animals. Those being chickens. Okay? Those are 10 eggs, and these are beautiful chickens, and there's many more than that. I cracked the first 2 eggs very terribly, but look at how beautiful they came out. This is a breakfast burrito for me and my brother. And he doesn't like cilantro, and it seems to be a very hot take, but I very much enjoy cilantro. Nonetheless, this burrito was well worth it, and my brother seems to have enjoyed it as well. So I'm at the Apple store, I'm trying to get some headphones, and this is what my manager starts doing. He's downloading all of my music. So now when you go to listen,
I'm in an Airbnb right now in Montreal because I'm on tour, but like I sleep really early, so I like hop into bed at like 7:30 because I like to watch a little TV before I sleep, but plan is to be asleep by like 9 p.m. latest. I'm in bed for like 10ish minutes and I start hearing the loudest violin playing, like violin, okay? And it's playing so loud, but I don't want to be rude because I don't know how long they've been playing before I came, and it's only 7 p.m. on like a Saturday night. So I couldn't like knock on the wall and be like, shut the F up, you know what I mean? So I wait and I like go on social media because I can't really watch a movie right now because the violin's gonna make it feel like it's based in the 1800s and that could like totally kill a vibe. So like at this point, an hour and a half goes by and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting really tired. I have to tell them to stop. So I'm like, do I go knock on their door? But I don't know if it's coming from like the side or if it's coming from upstairs or even downstairs. Wait, I am on the downstairs floor. Anyway, point is I have to think smart. I have to be smart and efficient. So I open up my notes app. I open the notes app and I type, who the hell is playing violin at this time? Can you stop? I screenshot it and I airdrop it to the closest devices to me. Within 25-30 seconds, I hear the violin stop, and you can like hear someone pick up their phone. The violin did not continue. It's been 30 minutes. But now I feel really bad for Theo because I think he thought no one was listening. Because this is like a rented Airbnb, and his violin was not very good. It sounded like a newbie was like rehearsing. I don't feel bad actually, because now I get to sleep.
Get ready with nemahsis.
Let's get ready, as Amazon has selected me as one of their artists to watch. So I'm going to be speaking at this panel. Based on the pictures of what I looked up, it looks like business casual type of vibes, like blazer, jeans, sneaker. It's an honor to be speaking at an event like this and to be just selected for this opportunity, especially considering Amazon Music hasn't even heard the album that's about to come out this year. So it's always nice to know who knows before they know. I'm not trying to do like too much makeup, but just enough to look like polished and clean, especially for camera. It's always a bit different. And I kind of want to wear not a turban hijab, but like a full hijab, just because in moments like this, I think it's really important to represent front facing forward as much as I can. I just always want to remember exactly why I'm here and what I'm trying to do and what it is I'm trying to do before anything is make room for Muslim women in this industry, in any industry that I possibly can. A common question I get asked is it difficult wearing hijab in this industry? While yeah, sometimes it is, where it might like ruin an outfit or make you feel a little less secure with yourself, there's something very powerful about it. Like walking into a room, not only knowing that you're the only hijabi and maybe even the only POC, but that you're doing all that with a full scarf around your head, you know, like covering your neck and everything. There is so much power and grace to that, and the most powerful tool you can have is confidence. And so long as you walk into a room with just that, nobody can say anything. Actually, people will gravitate towards you because people want what you have. One thing my manager and I made very clear from the very start of making a career in the music industry was to set boundaries with the people you work with. And this can work in any workplace. I'm talking, you make it very abundantly clear that alcohol is a no, not just for you, but if there is a dinner that you are hosting or that is about you, there should be no alcohol on that table, and you make it clear from the start, because it's harder to backtrack later when you've made it and you've made these compromises for them to use it against you. So I think just like with hijab and everything, you just need to put your foot down and do not compromise your morals or values, and people will respect that way more than you think they will. We're gonna have to go to part 2. Part 2, get ready with me for the Amazon Music event that I'm speaking at. Now, that doesn't mean if somebody chooses to have that lifestyle and want to drink at events and have a drink with their dinner, that I wouldn't be friends with them or I respect them less. No, that's not the situation. It's just I personally do not like to work around people that choose to be intoxicated. So I will refrain from going to as many events as I can where there is alcohol that's served. But it doesn't mean I see the person as less. I just prefer to work with people that are currently sober. But I feel like being in the music industry is already such a gray area because it's so easy to fall into the wrong side. If it feels like it's a little bit off, just don't do it. Just don't attend the event. Don't make the connection. Just go home. And it seems to work for me so far, so good. So I don't think every type of Muslim or person is built for this industry. I personally don't even think I am. And that's why I refrain from going to so many events, and I network less than the average person, but I do not think it's detrimental to my career. I don't think just because I don't drink and do all these things that I am lesser of an artist. People in this industry will actually surprise you. When they see that you respect yourself with the decisions that you make that are best for yourself, they too will start standing up for themselves and start standing with you in decision making. You know, like one time we were out for dinner and this guy was like, wait, you don't drink, because someone else ordered alcohol and I was paying for the dinner. And they were like, you don't drink, guys, everyone pay for their own alcohol. And I was like, just by me communicating these things from the start has made my life a lot easier, because I don't have to keep repeating myself. And that is very important. And when I talk about alcohol, I think it's just the easiest example. But another example is hijab, for instance. When I'm styled by whoever I'm being styled by, I make it very clear that hijab and modesty is my priority before being fashionable. And most of them love the challenge. Like, they get to show skin all the time and they never get to find avant-garde ways to cover the skin and still catch someone's attention. So you'll be very surprised by how many people want to work and work around your needs as like a Muslim person. Not minimizing my experience or how much harder it is and how much more expensive it is to maneuver around the way that I am, but I'm just trying to be positive about it. Go to part 3. You know that moment when the camera turned on at the Super Bowl halftime show and you saw Rihanna's face and she was like, I feel that way when I enter any room wearing hijab in the music industry. And the reason why is like, I just feel so powerful. Like, y'all don't want me here and you feel challenged by me being here, but you can't physically show it in your face because Islamophobia and discrimination is a thing, and I'll be loud and I'll scream that. So I really do feel like that face she had connects back to me, because that's what it feels like to be a Muslim in the music industry over the last couple years, honestly. And I think I've bumped into one other hijabi ever, and she was like a writer, like a publicist or something. Best believe when I bumped into that publicist, I went up to her and I was just like, oh my God, hey. And she was like, what? And I was just like, another hijabi, I'm so happy to see one. And I will always be that person, not because I'm trying to like bring you in or any of that, but because I'm just happy to see one of my own. Like, I feel like, thank gosh, I can talk to someone for real and we can talk shit. I'm joking. I guess the whole point of this video is, do I recommend being a hijabi or a Muslim in this industry at all? I don't really know, but do I think it's important? Yes. Do I want to be the one to do it? No. Am I doing it? Yes. And will I do a damn good job at it? Heck yes, I will. And if you ever see me at an event, come up to me, please, and say hi, because you'll probably be saving me. As a side note, I freaking love when people that are non-Muslim come up to me and are like, oh my gosh, and they know that I'm like the only hijabi, but they like want to make me feel welcome or warm, and they talk about how they visited this place or that. I always like, my guard goes down a little, and I feel like I've met someone that kind of gets me and likes me. And this stuff breaks me out, but I do like it right around my nose, just to kind of set that, because that's where it starts breaking up the quickest. So I use my brow pencil and then my blush in the middle to just set it. My makeup looks really good. Thanks for getting ready with me. Thanks for getting ready with me. Love you guys. You know, when you go to the dentist and they say, like, are any of your teeth wobbly? Yeah, this one has always been wobbly, and I've always lied to my dentist. I probably shouldn't have. This one, it's always wobbly since I was a kid.
Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my private square.
Oh, that body, oh, that face makes me wanna party. He's my sun, He makes me shine like diamond. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful?
I've been obsessed with the Versace campaign. This is the makeup look we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do my hijab purple like this one for the outfit, so I'm gonna do purple and black. I'm not gonna use a lot of foundation. I realized with this product, less is more. We're gonna contour the face because we want as much structure as possible since it's runway makeup. I've always had these indents in my cheeks, and I thought they were really ugly because I thought they aged me, but it turns out people like it. So now I'm trying to embrace it. Now we're just gonna be really messy with the eyes. Now remember, I'm doing a spin-off, my own version of it, so obviously it's not gonna be the exact same, because I want it to like fit my face and suit me as well. This purple shade. One thing about me is I'll always prioritize looking in the mirror versus the camera, and I think that's why my content isn't as good as like other makeup people. We're gonna add more black now that everything's blended in the base. Highlight the brow bone. We're gonna use this skirt as my hijab. Let's see how this looks. I bought this product. It's gonna be perfect to make my skin all glowy like the model. Lip gloss for the face. This is exactly what my skin needed. I have this latex headpiece left over from a music video I just shot, so let's style it and do our makeup. I'm thinking like a glossy eye might look really cool. So I'm not gonna do too much on the skin, just some concealer. I probably should have bleached my eyebrows for this, but I didn't wanna like bleach it and then I didn't want them bleached for the look. Instead, we'll just thin out the eyebrows a bit. Let's contour our nose. And when I wear black, it always washes me out. So I have to add these contours back in or else I just look like a potato. I'm gonna highlight under the brow bone quite a bit. I'm gonna go with this like very crusty, dusty black liner. It's like an eyeshadow pencil, but it's very old from Laura Mercier. So let's blend that in. But I have this very old House Labs. Not very old, but it's a couple years old. It's like a liquid metal shadow. I'm gonna put that on top as well. I did a look like this in like 2019 and it had 2,000 shares. 2,000 people shared it with 1,000 likes. Y'all were talking shit in the DMs. This is like 2019. Now we're gonna take some clear lip gloss. It's gonna get all messy anyway. Aoife just recently did a look similar to this, but without the glitter and the glitz. So I was like, why not? Let's try it. I'm trying to like wear it in more. I'm gonna take some more of that lip gloss and put it on my cheeks. I'm gonna highlight the skin with it as well. That's just the brow pencil as a lip liner. I take like a pinky purple blush. Tap that lightly in the middle. Put on a black top. And now it's time. Okay, now that it's on, I think I need a different lip. Well, let's try a red lip because that's what we did in my music video. I'm gonna take more of that lip gloss. The final look. Tell me which lip you preferred. I personally love the red, and Aoife was totally right to do this for my video.
I was on the plane and there was like this old lady and she tried to act like she didn't speak English so she could have my seat. Sorry. She tried to act like she didn't know English so that she could keep my seat. She was like, what?
Baby, baby, when we first met, I never felt something so strong. You were like my lover and my best friend, all wrapped in one with a ribbon on it. And all of the sudden, breathless, I didn't know how to follow. Swinging in the backyard, singing my name. Open up you say get over here and play a video games. I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed. Take that body downtown. I say you the bestest, leaning for a beat. Put his favorite perfume on. Go play your video game.
I prefer myself without makeup, but I seem to get treated better when I wear makeup. It's like, I think I'm more attractive without it, but I think the world doesn't agree with me. So I'm in this weird thing where I love to do my makeup. I absolutely love wearing makeup, but now that I know the truth, I don't really want to wear it. even when I want to look nice for myself, you know? Like today I'm going out, so by out I mean I'm seeing a friend. So I guess I'll tell you guys some things about me. I'm a Pisces. Do as you please with that information. Just remember that Rihanna is also a female Pisces. So if you have any hate towards a female Pisces, you do not deserve to enjoy any of Rihanna's music or fashion or face. So
I do not like the middle part of the Oreo. I just like the cookie part. And I don't like the center of a hot cookie. I like the harder outer rim. So if I am to bake the cookies by myself at home, I'll just overcook them so that the entire cookie is like the exterior. I was born and raised on a farm outside Toronto, but I'm currently in LA working, but I'm going back tomorrow actually. So
I hate beaches and I love winter. Specifically, I hate sand near my toes or my feet. So I don't really like bread. It has to be a special kind of bread for me to really be into it. I'm more of like a rice, pasta kind of girl, salad. I've been wearing hijab for almost 20 years now.
I don't find wearing hijab particularly that difficult. I think people make me doubt it more than I doubt it myself. I don't enjoy being on Instagram anymore. I really like TikTok a lot and I spend most of my time here. I'm 100% Palestinian. I'm actually Bedouin, but I was born and raised in Canada. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm a hijabi in pop music.
I've never been on vacation, so I have a hard time making friends because I just really enjoy my own company. I'll never say no to a cup of coffee or water. I'm gonna rate these fruit top 5. Lemon, 2, love it. Second place goes to a lemon. I didn't even know that was a fruit. Apricot, 5th. 5th apricot. Ooh, I would have given this 5th. I'll give you 4th, tomato. That's a fruit, but is that really a fruit? I already got lemon. That doesn't count. Oh, number 1. I love that. Papaya. I think that's 3rd is what's left. Let's go see how many eggs we get today. The chicken won't get off the eggs. Excuse me. Only 2 eggs today.
I don't know where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me, there's always somebody.
This is one of my most requested things, and it's really funny to me because it's the simplest hijab tutorial. It's basically what you would wear to Islamic school as a child, the 2-piece hijabs. That's what I wear. It comes with 2 pieces, a long one and a short one. So this is what I wear when I wear the slick hijab forward or when I wear it back like this. I basically just push it back like an umta. So you're gonna put the little one over your head first, the way you normally would, and you're gonna put the second one over your head the exact same way, but pull it all the way back. If you wear this hijab style, tag me. If you want the exact brand, this is it.
I am this close to being late for my COVID test, but I wanted to show you guys my outfit real quick. 80 shoes, by far bag, the Giving Movement sweater. This is daily paper, Paloma wool.
Friends into lovers and strangers again. Nothing gonna save us now.
I'm gonna sing a Sam Smith song and then I'm gonna put the baritone filter over it. Tell me if I sound like them, okay?
Ooh, Why are you looking
down all the wrong roads? Well, mine is a heart.
I can love you in the dark. It feels like we're oceans apart. There's so much space between us. Maybe we're already. God stood me up. I don't know why.
I could literally come on here and tell you guys that someone attacked me on the street and ripped off my hijab and beat the crap out of me, and the comment section will still look like, does she reply?
There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than all your loves allowed. Baby, 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 when you touch me like this and you hold me like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to. Oh, you don't need nothing at all to me. Center of attention, you know you can get whatever you want from me, whenever you want it, baby. Let's play a love game, play a love game. Do you want love or you want fame? Are you in the game? All the love game.
Said I just wanna fuck, get into it, yeah. Papa in the trap, get into it, yeah.
So when you're gonna tell her that we did that too, she thinks she's special, but it's so used. That was our place. We talked about, played you the song she's singing now when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Oh.
Tip 101 when in Paris. It's not we, it's ouais. Slay. You know what category I fit into? The one where I look like I work everywhere that I don't. So if I'm in a restaurant enjoying a meal and I get up to go to the bathroom, somebody's gonna ask me for napkins or refills. And I don't know what it is about me. I go into a shopping mall or like a store and somebody's like, hey, can I get these in a size large? It just like every single time I go out happens and I don't know what to do about it. I'm kind of flattered though. You think I'm approachable? But I'm also like a sugar coater and I don't know how to properly tell people that I don't work there. So catch me getting you a size large in those pants, man.
For whatever reason, I don't have the 10-minute option yet on TikTok, and I'm running out of sunscreen, so not a good start to my day. I have to be downstairs in like 5 seconds. I was supposed to be there like 5 minutes ago. Anyway, I'm curling my lashes. I'm gonna be wearing a hat, so I'm doing minimal makeup today. So this probably sounds really weird, but I have specific hat makeup. So I kind of do like this area and then put the hat on and then finish my makeup from there because the hat gives like a lot of shade in this area. So I try to brighten the inner corners and like the bridge of my nose. And because a lot of shade is coming from the top, I like to contour underneath my nose so it complements it and balances it. So I'm just putting like a little bit of like a skin tint concealer on the areas that I kind of go grayer. It doesn't conceal anything. It literally just gets away the gray undertone, but it doesn't cover anything. A little Charlotte Tilbury, keeping it away from the forehead because the hat's gonna be there. Whoa, this is the moment of truth. Gotta put that on. And then now I can put the blush bronzer as I please. Don't forget to take your vitamin D, kids. So I added some bronzer on my cheeks because it was looking kind of flat. And I'm thinking a little blush, and then that's it. I'm thinking like go pink pink. Is that kind of crazy? Let's go crazy. How do we like that? I'm going to like do rehearsals because I'm going on tour literally in a week. I highlight the bridge of my nose because there's a lot of shadow there and the tip. Whoa, that was a lot. It's okay. Everything is fine, Emma. Everything is okay. It took 7 minutes total, but I was also filming. Oh my God, my hand's shaking.